What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race. Thanks to the character's gothic appearance, scene-stealing dance moves, and deadpan humor, Wednesday won December 2022 for us. Now that we know the Addams Family spin-off will definitely return, fans can breathe a sigh of relief. Wednesday's success demonstrates that reboots can be successful. Within 3 weeks of its debut, Tim Burton's Wednesday rose to the position of the second most watched English-language program on Netflix. Undoubtedly, one of the most popular reboots in recent years is Wednesday. Not only did Wednesday surpass predictions, but it also ended Tim Burton's streak of low ratings that began with another 1960s reboot, Dark Shadows. Wednesday's hype shows that both Burton and reboots have a bright future in the entertainment world. Wednesday is essentially a reboot that resurrects a franchise for a new season. This is commonly regarded as the death knell for the older franchises that have been revived for another show or film. The overwhelming popularity of Burton's Wednesday, however, demonstrates that such occurrences can be extremely successful if done correctly. Many of Wednesday's actions were correct, such as the fact that she's avoided trying to replicate other Addams Family scenes. Wednesday prioritized the main character while giving the rest of the family supporting roles. This was wise because it allowed Burton to give Wednesday a completely new environment to live in. At Nevermore Academy, Wednesday Addams is among her eerie classmates rather than acting strangely in a typical high school. Wednesday was cleverly put in a different environment, but it still manages to stand out. In this manner, the show avoided using too many tired tropes from earlier adaptations while still maintaining a convincing atmosphere to introduce the Addams Family to a new generation.
Haunted and mimicked millions of times across the internet.
Aside from plot speculation, fans clearly want to know when Wednesday Season 2 will be available on Netflix. Given that it was renewed for a second season in January 2023, the new season scripts have probably not yet been started. Assuming they receive the same episode order, the scripts will most likely have to be completed before they can begin shooting later in the year, making it unlikely that Wednesday Season 2 will premiere in 2023, unless Netflix rushes production on the new episodes. However, the wait will undoubtedly be prolonged. Besides that, there hasn't been any information released about the show's return date. However, we do know that, sadly, Netflix will not be releasing Wednesday Season 2 in February, because it was not included in the slate of new movies and television series that the streaming service officially announced for this month. We would be looking at a release date of early to mid-2024 if Wednesday requires a 6-month shoot and an 8-month post-production period. Before we go any further, we wanted to let you know it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Without Ortega or her right-hand man thing, it is impossible to imagine Wednesday. We also believe that Xavier, played by Percy Hines-White, would return in a subsequent season since Wednesday replaced him with Tyler. Enid, Bianca, and of course the entire Addams family can be expected. Rowan, Mayor Walker, Valerie Kinbot, and Principal Weems all passed away and are not anticipated to return. However, anything is possible in Wednesday's world. Christina Ricci, who played Marilyn, might not come back after getting exposed as a puppeteer for the Hyde, and Tyler, who plays the Hyde, is most likely not going to either. Or is he? When we last saw Wednesday's ex-boyfriend turned villain, he was in custody, but we have a feeling that the guttural growl he let out at the end of Season 1 might be the beginning of a breakout. If so, Hunter Doohan will undoubtedly return to his high persona for Season 2 as we fully expect. Fans will have to wait and see because nothing about this is absolute. Wednesday may get even bigger for its second season now that it has become a success for Netflix. The relationship between Wednesday and Enid is one of the fundamental components they must endure. The following semester at the supernatural boarding school Nevermore Academy would probably see Enid and Wednesday living together once more, providing Wednesday with a wonderful opportunity to deepen their friendship. Wednesday Season 2 can now continue to deepen the bond between their roommates because Wednesday has accepted Enid as a friend. The stakes being raised in Wednesday Season 2 are acceptable, but Wednesday and Enid's relationship still needs to be given a lot of attention. Emma Myers believes Wednesday Addams should remain single in season 2, despite being one of the characters that viewers want to see her date. The bigger picture is that it would be better for the show if Ortega's character was single going into season 2, even though Myers' observation that Wednesday encounters with Xavier and Tyler in season 1 would deter anyone from immediately jumping back into the dating pool is understandable. Her non-romantic options, it might not only enable the character to go through a better emotional development, but also pave the way for the show to portray a darker Wednesday than what viewers can expect from season 1. Given that season 1 finale left off with her discovering that she was a stalker, after all, it does seem likely that she will be introduced to a love interest in season 2. Many fans think Tyler truly cared about Wednesday and that his transformation into Hyde was uncontrollable. Although it's unclear how different Tyler and Hyde are from one another, since the Hyde is based on the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, it's believed that Tyler and Hyde are separate individuals who share the same physical form. Tyler's only a teenager and without Thornhill, but Hyde would probably not have been released, highlighting the fact that the release of Hyde has suppressed Tyler's true personality. For Tyler to be identified and the extent to which his actions are own, season 2 must demonstrate how to identify between the man and the Hyde. Additionally, viewers have no idea who Tyler is because it is revealed that Tyler was lying to Wednesday for the majority of season 1. The second season provides the ideal setting for exploring Tyler's conflict with the Hyde and presenting them as different characters living inside Tyler. This will help the audience understand the Hyde's abilities and the extent of its control over its human body. Investigating Tyler's conflict with the Hyde will give his personality much more nuance and further expand Wednesday's outcast community. And the bigger question needs to be answered. Who could the stalker be? It appears that the stalker might be a different Nevermore student at this point. This approach explains how the stalker managed to take photos of Wednesday at such close range, was aware of her whereabouts at all times, and even had access to the phone Xavier bought her. We know that Xavier lives by himself in his dorm, and based on how an iPhone is typically set up, we also know that he already had her phone unlocked and had entered his number, even going so far as to give a goth princess-themed black wallpaper. Because of this, it would have been a very simple thing for a stalker to enter Xavier's room, check Wednesday's phone, and find her phone number. The student's theory also clarifies a few of Ms. Thornhill's puzzling observations, such as how she was able to pinpoint the location of Nevermore's secret society room. A student stalker lurking in the background and keeping tabs on Wednesday's every move explains how Ms. Thornhill and Tyler were always one step ahead of Wednesday and how they knew where she was in her mystery-solving track. Another stalker among the students seems like the more likely scenario. We know from the season that Wednesday enjoys the unexpected. So, smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. Someone outside the school might be our stalker. I'm also keeping an eye on Nathaniel Faulkner, the enigmatic Nevermore student who attended the academy when Gomez and Morticia was there, and who was the first to record the presence of Hydes, the creature Tyler belongs to. Why was Faulkner so intrigued by Hydes? Was he examining them for some secret purpose? His significant role in the big mystery of the show is casually mentioned by Wednesday, who glosses over it, raising a larger question about the path of his character. We'll see you in the next video.